So there is very much one mindset difference that I've noticed that really helps business owners manage their finances, make their dreams possible, improve profitability, boost owner pay, remove themselves from operations, and a whole lineup of goals and dreams and expectations with their business. Okay, this one mind shift really helps owners achieve their goals faster and really improves managing finances, just the functionality of it, how easy it is, and all else. And that shift is looking at expenses and looking at your purchases, not so much as a cost or an expense that might be the name that it's identified on your profit and loss, but the shift is treating that item and every single item on that profit and loss as an investment. Every one of the purchases you should be in line with your ultimate goal with your business, be right in line with your vision. It should be an item that's helping you pursue whatever it is that you want to achieve within your business. And there should also be a minimum return that you're going to get on that business, and you really want to maximize that return. Just like every investment, you want to maximize the return on that investment. So you should anticipate to do the same thing with all of your purchases. When you're making a purchase, the exercise is the same kind of thought you can do when you evaluate your purchasing at the end of the year. You can intentionally do while actively making that purchase. So when it comes to managing your investments today, every single time you make a purchase, think through, is this in line with my ultimate dream? Is this investment going to help me achieve my goals? It's really good to know what your main objective with those goals are. Is it to improve profitability? Is it to improve the financial health of your business, to increase your owner compensation? Is it to remove you from operations so the business can move independently of you? Or is it to increase the value of your business? Knowing broader what it is that your main objective is really helps with intentionally going through all of your different purchasing to make sure that that particular purchase is in line with that ultimate goal. So the first question you want to ask yourself every time you make a purchase, every time a team member makes a purchase, is this purchase in line with our ultimate goal? If yes, then awesome, it's a good purchase. If no, then you might want to consider changing it up, getting rid of it, maybe looking at it and modifying it so it is in line with your goal. That then leads into really question number 2, which is negotiating it. Okay, if you've identified that that particular purchase is in line with your goal, we want to say, is this negotiated properly? So is this item, one, are we getting the most effective return on this? Meaning, are the services we're purchasing in line with our goal? Is the product we're getting going to increase the owner experience or customer experience within our business, whatever it might be? Okay, so if not, then you can realign it using some negotiation tactics and making sure that that service is, or that product is, in line with your goal. Okay, also within that negotiation, you want to make sure that the amount of the purchase is appropriate. So this could be adjusting those services and adjusting the price accordingly. It might even be doing some price searching to see if there is a better offer out there, more in line with your goals at a better price. Okay, you don't want to always cut out your vendors. You don't always want to cut their knees out from underneath them by just trying to be the low cost purchaser. You don't want to just make sure you're getting bottom pricing, but you want to make sure that that pricing is in line with your goal. Okay, if you are a low cost provider in terms of your sales, you might have to seek that low cost purchasing as well. It kind of trickles all down, but that needs to be a really intentional decision. Okay, it's not always best to just go with the cheapest, especially if you're trying to deliver quality services or delivering unique experiences, whatever it is. Okay, so the first thing you look at, is it in line with our goal? Is it negotiable or not? Okay, and after you've done both of those different steps, you're really confident to make sure that that return you're getting the appropriate return for that. So the return component is that evaluation. So throughout the year, throughout the season, you're making those purchases intentional, and you're looking at that evaluation every single time you purchase that item. Then at the very end of the season, you can take a look back at your profit and loss, go through all of those purchases that you made and say, did we get the proper return out of this? Did we achieve our goals? If not, where were the gaps? Where do we need to fill those goals? Or what vendors really didn't satisfy and deliver on expectations? If they didn't deliver on expectations, then first off, I go and approach those individuals, go and approach that company, wherever that service provider is, or wherever that good was that you purchased, and maybe inquire and figure out why it didn't. It's oftentimes a communication issue between you and them, so to refine those expectations is usually good for moving forward. Getting on the same page is always great, or it might be a decision to go ahead and move off to a different vendor, right? But at the end of the day, when we look at every one of our purchases and we make this shift, this mind shift from it being a cost or an expense to an investment to move our business forward to help us achieve our goals, it's a lot more exciting and it's really more enjoyable. It definitely helps us with making those decisions, because if we decide that it's not an appropriate investment, it's easier to also cut those ties. So I'm Zeb Smith. Wherever you're watching this, leave in the comments box below an example of how you treated an expense like an investment and how that helped you achieve your goals. Have a great day. Get outside, enjoy your summer, and deliver some exceptional experiences to your customers. You guys rock.